Hello friends, welcome to the voice and visuals of Amber that's going to present Grammar in Action 9. We were doing pronouns and let's have a very quick recap. A pronoun is used in place of a noun or a naming word for the sole reason that we do not want to repeat the nouns. That means to break the monotony caused by the repetition of nouns. So we use pronouns. And if pronoun is a replacement of a noun, then it means that the functions of a pronoun in a sentence are going to be the same as those of the nouns. That is, to act as the subject of the sentence, to act as object of the action verb, that is the transitive verb, to act as the object of the preposition, and the fourth and the final function of a noun or a pronoun is to act as a complement of the to be verb. The first kind of pronouns and the most common and the most popularly used pronouns are the personal pronouns, and they come in place of the names, and it is we, I, you, he, she, it, they, and then of course it is him, her, alright, them. So these pronouns are personal pronouns, and today we are going to take up the next category of pronouns, and that is called the demonstrative pronouns. And demonstrative pronouns are obviously going to be pronouns that are going to help a communicator in showing something or indicating or demonstrating something. And these are this, that, these, and those. So these are the four demonstrative pronouns. And we are going to see the examples of these demonstrative pronouns. And in these examples, we are also therefore going to see the pronouns, the demonstrative pronouns, acting as one or doing or performing one of the four functions. So let's begin with example or sentence number 1. We have reached. This is my house. So we over here comes in place of the communicators' names. So we, it could be the Banerjees, it could be the Sinhas, it could be the Khans. So we have reached. So we is the personal pronoun acting as the subject of the sentence. We have reached. So who have reached? We. And the second sentence, this is my house. So after reaching there, the communicator, the speaker, just demonstrates, with his body language, and points at a house. So we have reached, this is my house. So this, therefore, is the demonstrative pronoun used with a singular number and for a thing which is close to or near the communicator or the speaker. So this is my house. Is the to be verb, and before the verb we have the subject this. So this, the demonstrative pronoun, the singular demonstrative pronoun in this sentence acts as the subject of the sentence. Let's move on to the second one. So this is my house, and that is where my parents live. So that is where my parents live. So is, again, is the main verb, the to be verb over here, and before the verb we ask the question, okay, what? So that coming in place of the house that the speaker or the communicator is pointing at. That is where my parents live. So that is the demonstrative pronoun, again acting as the subject of the sentence. Now let us look at this third example. Show me this picture. I didn't have a look at this. So show me. Now me over here is a pronoun, but it's a personal pronoun acting as the object of the action verb show. Show me. You show me this picture. Now this over here is a demonstrative word, but it is not a demonstrative pronoun, because a pronoun has to be a stand-alone subject of the sentence, or object of the transitive verb, or object of the preposition, or a stand-alone complement of the to-be verb. So show me this picture. So picture is a noun, and a pronoun comes in place of a noun. A pronoun cannot immediately precede a noun. So this over here precedes the noun picture. So it can't be a pronoun. It is therefore an adjective. An adjective telling us about the noun picture. So this is a word which helps us to demonstrate or indicate or point at something. So here it is a demonstrative adjective, not a demonstrative pronoun. Remember, a pronoun can never be immediately followed or accompanied by a noun, because it replaces a noun. So here it is a demonstrative adjective, and we'll take up this when we actually do adjectives, their different kinds and their functions. Show me this picture. I didn't have a look at this. So I over here is the subject, is the personal pronoun acting as the subject of the sentence. Didn't have is your two-part action verb. I didn't have a look at. At is the preposition, and every preposition is followed by an object, and that object has to be a noun or a pronoun. So I didn't have a look at what? At this. So this over here therefore is the demonstrative pronoun acting as the object of the preposition at. You may see this, but I didn't click this. So you may see this. So here may is your two-part action verb. May see. May is the modal auxiliary along with the doing word see, doing word, not a doing verb, a doing word. Together they become a two-part doing verb or an action verb. So you may see what? You may see this. So this, again, it's not accompanied by a noun. So here, therefore, it is a pronoun. You may see this. You may see this. Alright, so this is a demonstrative pronoun acting as the object of the action verb may see. But I didn't click this. I didn't click what? I didn't click this. So again, I is the personal pronoun acting as the subject of this part of the sentence. I didn't click what? Didn't click this. So this, again, a demonstrative pronoun acting as the object of the two-part action verb didn't click. Let's now move on to the fourth sentence or the fourth example. How beautiful. Yes, Abhishek. So it's a conversation between two people. So, how beautiful. Yes, Abhishek. These are my father's favorite flowers. So the situation is very clear. Two people, two friends have gone into the garden of Abhishek's father, and the friend says, how beautiful, and yes, the friend is Abhishek, and then this person, that is where or whose father's garden they have gone into, says, yes, Abhishek, these are my father's favorite flowers. So what are my father's favorite flowers? These. So these, therefore, is the demonstrative pronoun acting as the subject of the sentence. And of course, these stands for plural number, and for an object or for objects which are very close to the communicator or the speaker. Yes, Abhishek, these are my father's favorite flowers. Those are uncle's pets. So those are uncle's pets. So those, again, a demonstrative pronoun in the plural number and helping us to point at objects, at things which are at a distance from the communicator. Those are uncle's pets. So what are uncle's pets? Those. So those is the demonstrative pronoun acting as the subject of this sentence. And let's move on to the last example. I can see 2 buses. Those seem to be stationary. I can see 2 buses, but they are not coming this side. Those seem to be stationary. So what seem to be stationary? Those are standing, or rather are replacing the noun buses. So those seem to be stationary. They are not moving. So those is the demonstrative pronoun in the plural number, helping us to point at or talk about things which are at a distance from the speaker or the communicator. So today, therefore, we have seen the demonstrative pronouns. There are 4 of them: this, that, these, those. And then, like all pronouns and also like all nouns, they can perform only 4 functions. They can act as the subject of the sentence, object of the action verb, object of the preposition, and a complement of the to be verb. So we will take up some other kind of pronoun, alright, in our next lesson. But before that, just a lexical item clarification. Lexis, what does lexis mean? Lexis means vocabulary. So artist and artist. And I do hope that Al-Kamam is actually watching this video. She was the one who wanted me to dwell once more a little further on this artist and artist. So artist with a T and no E at the end is an artist who is actually an artist who does not present himself before the audience. His works are appreciated by the audience. Whereas artist with an E is a performing artist, like a dancer, a theatre actor. So a performing artist whose performances are watched live and the people watch the artist performing in front of their eyes. So those artists, alright, will have the word with an E at the end. Similarly, here is stationary with an E and stationary with an A. Again, the pronunciation is the same, the spelling is different, and of course the meanings are also different. So stationary with an E means, well, a stationary shop, meaning items, or stationary items are, exercise books, pens, paper, notebooks and so on, registers. So stationary goods are available in that stationary shop. And whereas stationary with an A means motionless, not moving. That bus seems to be stationary, or it has been stationary for quite some time. So stationary A, not an E, means motionless. So I think that is all for today. That is all for this session. Alright. Grammar in Action 9 says bye-bye to you, and I do hope that demonstrative pronouns are quite clear to you. Take care, God bless, watch my videos and subscribe to the channel The Voice and Visuals of Amber. Like them.